Alright, today is a day of stickers. We are removing stickers. Never knew a bus had so many stickers. So, those guys are putting away tools right now. Sarah's still up here. She's trying to get some of the broken Ickes stickers and school bus and emergency exit and blah blah blah. They're everywhere. So we're going to keep working and see if we can get it all cleaned up and keep moving forward.
Warning, warning. Well, there should be a warning on this part. Started grinding again. I felt like this whole week, that's all I did was grind. So watch out for the butt crack, but besides that, here's a time lapse.
Alright, well, we're at Ickes RV Supply today. We're running over to Indiana so we can find supplies for our schoolie conversion. Looks like we just got here. It's about an hour and a half drive for us, but I think it's got potential. Looks like they have a lot of stuff, so pretty excited. So we'll get in there and we'll get maybe some videos, show you some of the stuff. It just looks like everything's piled everywhere, so perfect. Alright, let's get in there. We took a trip over to Indiana today in this very terrible rainy day. And we picked up a few things up. Picked up an air conditioning unit, 15,000 BTU. It's obviously it's a scratch and dent. It's got some scuff marks on it and stuff. But otherwise it looks like it's in real good shape, so I've got to fire that guy up, make sure it's good to go. Picked up some other stuff. Just accessories, different pieces. LED lights, water pump. This is a heating coil for this air conditioner. So it's a 1500 watt little heater. Adapters for boot chutes. All kinds of different things. Water fill for the outside of the tank. More lights, some switches, some propane and propane accessories. Water filter, all kinds of stuff. Electrical outlet for the outside with like a twist lock 30 amp. All kinds of things. And then picked up some flooring today. It's going to be, I think it's called Fireside Oak. Looks pretty cool. Looks better on the display, obviously. And then there's our fill hose and the outside vent cover for this guy. 6-gallon hot water heater, electric start, so that'll be really nice. Freshwater hose down here. And then this back here, we picked up 2 couches. And this is all from Ickes over there in Indiana. Great place. They don't have any internet presence, but the staff was super helpful, priced right, just a good deal altogether. Those back there, there's some cylinders we got. That's for when the couch raises up and down. It's like support cylinders to, I think, the back of your minivan that holds up the big door or your trunk. This guy is the bottom part to the air conditioner with the control vents and everything else. Almost missed this. New toilet. Got the porcelain model. It was a little more bucks, but the less time I'm spent cleaning a toilet makes this guy happy. We picked up some other accessories down here. Some cables, some wires, that's our sink right there. It's actually white. It's just got like the blue protective covering on it. But yeah, our wiring was more than reasonable, to say the least. And this guy right here, let's open this up. A scratch and net model of a stove. So we're going to have a propane stove in the guy. So this guy was in real good shape. Actually, everything's been in real good shape that we've seen so far. So it was about 3-hour drive back and forth between everything, and to say the least, it was a long drive in the rain, and we had some really strong south winds. So definitely a long road trip. Oh, you know what else I forgot? Storage tanks. Freshwater tank and 2 black water tank, or a black water and a gray water tank. So, tell you the truth, I don't know if they're gonna fit. We're gonna try. So, it's time to get to work. Well, there it is. It's just a light bulb. But in actuality, this is more of a test. It's plugged into that electrical outlet right there. And that is wired directly. No safety, no fuses. But more of it's just a test. Small power test. Jumper cables to a single deep cycle battery, 12 volter. So this is a Magnum side wave hybrid inverter, and just testing it out. Actually up here you can't see it really anymore, but there was some damage there. This is just an aluminum shell, supposed to keep it lightweight, and some of the fins on the back side where the airflow was bent a little, but took a rubber mallet to it, got it in. I think it just got maybe bent in shipping or something, I'm not sure. But giving it a test and seeing how it's working. And then this will be the display that's up in the cabin of the bus. And you can see here it's absorb charging. It's charging 14.6 volt at 8 amps. So it's actually putting voltage back into it. The inverting and the charging light are on. You can turn them off here and here, no problem. But I'll kind of show you here. I'll disconnect the AC power in just a moment. There we go. Takes 16, I think it said 16 milliseconds, so very, very quick. Flip over, and the charging light's off now, and we're inverting. And our battery voltage is 12.6 volts, and you can pretty well tell the state of a 12 volt battery by the battery voltage. It's using 9 amps to power that 50 watt light bulb that I have plugged in there, and it's straight to inverting and outgoing. So I think this is a good test. One other piece that you probably saw plugged in is this guy right here, and I didn't mention, goes over here. Sorry about that. And it's a temperature sensor on the negative side of the battery. And what it does is it uses that temperature sensor to make sure that you're not charging too quickly or heating up the battery. So very good test. Obviously not OSHA approved anything, big jumper cables here, but they're the heaviest cables that I had to quickly do a test to make sure that the inverter actually wasn't damaged in shipping, and I don't believe it was. It looks like it's in pretty good shape.
Well, we finished out the week, got all of the seats out, so it's finally an empty bus. We also, in the very back, got that wheelchair lift out. So I have some great friends, and they had, forklift. They brought that over, and we lifted that out, and we had a couple guys, and some on the bottom, some on the top, but anyway, we're finally to the point that we have an empty slate to keep working on this and get going. So this week starts construction. Clean up a little, but we'll start working on the back bedroom, the queen bed, and getting some of the framing done so that we can start putting the electric in, the water, and all that stuff in. So pretty excited and pretty amazing. I was pretty excited. Finally got done grinding. What we see here, though, is I was actually installing some handles. Handles were kind of the other part of it. It wasn't the primary reason that I did it. I was looking for a way to secure the bus. So we have a lot of tools that I leave in there overnight. I don't want to carry them in and out and that kind of stuff. And, as we get farther along this project, we're going to have more and more equipment. I don't want to vandalize or anything. We live in a very, very safe area, so it's not a big deal. But still, if you run to Menards or, do whatever, I still want to be able to have a way to lock it up. So that's what we're doing here. So those handles, actually, if you look on the side, have the ability to put a lock through there and make it all nice. So that's pretty well done. And like I said before, it's time to get building.